Morning everyone, it is a Tuesday, day 2 of van week. The crazy continues. So today I've got a Mercedes, it's like a V-Class but it's not a V-Class, it's actually a Vito. So today we've got the V-Class in, or is a converted mini, no it's not a minibus, it may be a converted van, but it's basically a Mercedes Vito. So unfortunately he paid an obscene amount of money for it, about 50 something grand.
You what?
It had like a MPV VIP conversion done to it. It's got like cinema seats, it's got TVs, it's got Apple TV. You'll see when we get to work, you'll see what I mean about the van. It's done by somebody who thinks they know what they're doing and doesn't really understand the fit and finish of things. Does that make sense? Yeah, it looks shit. But anyway, he's worried that he's overpaid for the van. The battery keeps going flat, so all of the electronics in it, from what seems to be, he said there's extra batteries in the vehicle, but the van goes flat. So that to me says that there's not a split charge system, that everything is live 24/7, and there's sufficient drain on the van that it's actually dropping the van power if he's not using it, obviously every other day or every day. So it's got issues as such. So I need to basically, today's job is to dismantle the van, see what they've done, and figure out a way of sorting stuff out. Come in with a plan of action to rewire, add a split charge system, sort out the mess. Basically, that's the list today. It's going to be one of those jobs that is probably never ending until you kind of rip it out and start again. I never really like to work on top of somebody else's BS, and this van unfortunately is going to be full of it, and I know that already. So we'll see what happens with today. I would like to get back on with Steve's van as well, do some more on that, but first we need to kind of dismantle the Mercedes and get eyes on as to what's happened. But the morel stuff turns up for Steve's van today, which is quite exciting. And we need to come up with some kind of source for the sound and how we integrate with the factory Ford unit. So loads to come guys, stay tuned. It's going to be a busy ass week. See you in a bit. Morning boys and girls, how we doing? Right, you ready for this one? It's a bit rough. So this is a conversion from the, like, wherever, London way. The guy has bought the van has basically cost him about 50 grand, and you'll see in a minute why we're looking at it going, what the absolute Jesus. So let's start by grabbing a torch, because we're going to need one of these. Now there's a whole host of issues. We will start with the basis of what looks like it's painted and trimmed, but the trim and fit and finish is really shockingly poor. There's been some fiberglass action going on. The stuff doesn't fit properly. It has a Chinese radio in here, which we're not that pleased about. In the back we've got various speaker cables, powering things, random wires, lights, which, you know, like, just why is this not neatened and put out the way? There's an inverter. We are running one battery. There's no split charge system in here at all. So all of this extra equipment is running off the factory battery. Just one, not even two. We've got various cables kind of hanging around the floor. Then if I nip in the back, we've got a fitted carpet that doesn't really fit. This side we have broken harness with a light in it. If we push this here, a table comes out, and that's kind of level you could use. Okay, we'll retract that one. But in this side, we push the button. It sits under this, so it's blocking this, and it's up in the air. It's not level. So this one, just pop this one out again. So that one comes out and it's flat. You can see the kind of differences of the tables. Yeah, it doesn't really work. And it is, when this one drops, it's lifting up this like it's going to cause a problem. So that's something we need to look at. So lighting, all of the extras are running off of the car's one battery. Okay, we've got the worst Pioneer cheapest speakers that they could find. These things are about 20 quid, if that. And there's 4 of them. We've got drawers in the bottom that don't stay as drawers, they fall out. We've got cheap Chinese TVs that hit the headrest that don't actually even go flat, so they're already kinked up in the air because it's against the chair. These don't work properly. This one, same again. That one comes down at a better angle so people could watch it, but again, they don't really work. It's got an Apple TV box wedged under the headrest, and if we just scoot over this side, pull that up, pull that down, we've got another random cable hanging. Oh, okay, that's for the TV box. And then in the back we've got all this equipment down here. See all that lot?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's nice. And again, we've got connections upon speaker wire running LED lighting. And I bet it's not even soldered. Let me just have a feel of that. Oh yeah, maybe it's soldered. There's a bit of a hard edge. It doesn't feel like solder, but there is a bit of a hard edge. So we've got all this cabling down there. And this is what I was talking about. See the edging? See, they've marked the carpet with a red line with a red pen, but then not actually covered the edge of the carpet over with a piping. So you kind of see the self-tappers and the bad job of fitting it in. The whole thing, if I'm honest, is just a complete bodge. It's been done by a company that reckons they know what they're doing, and they've obviously just creamed the fact that people are looking into oh okay, that's not even fixed. Looking into staycation vehicles and just charged accordingly. These brackets here are broken, so this seat just falls out. So it has the basis to be a nice van, but we've got a whole heap of issues that we need to look into. But nothing is properly working because obviously at the minute we've got one battery running the car's standard equipment, and that's what it's meant for. There's no split charge system or anything, and the inverter, that thing will be drawing huge amounts of current, and that's supposed to supply everything in here and toys off of the car's standard one battery. So unfortunately it really is, like, look at the way that they've put the screws in. It really is a shit show, and I'm embarrassed to be in my industry when people do things like this, because they've just blatantly seen somebody come in with a fat checkbook and charged accordingly. This is really not good. So this is my mission today, to try and come up with a plan to sort this crap out. He has only just bought the vehicle, so technically he does have, in this country we do have seller's warranty, so it's got to be fit for purpose, and if the thing is falling apart, he's only owned it a couple of months, then technically he needs to give it back to the people that sold in the van and go, yeah, sort it out. But it is a mess, as you can see. Even the retrim works garbage. Look, whoever stitched this up, it's really bad, really bad. Anyway, I'm gonna start digging and see what I can find. See you in a bit. Really? Yeah, so somebody was asking about fleeces on the channel.
Were they?
Yeah, they want to buy one.
Do they? What, from their dealer?
I don't think he has a dealer.
Or is he?
Yeah, I don't know. So if you want one of Jodie's fleeces, what you'll have to do is tell me where you are, pay for it, and then what we can do is and then send it out via me. Right, what we got? Oh, it looks busy in here, mate. Jeez.
Yeah, it's pretty busy. It's a few bits and pieces. Some of the bits from the flyer, more bits have come from the flyer. Same one as last week, obviously.
I bet that's a
Got
customer
a few
coming in.
bits from the Blue X Z3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the yours. Yeah, a few bits and pieces from the Traxxas. There's a couple of bits left for that. Obviously, there's only 2 ratchets remaining from the dartboard deal. So that's done all right. It's got some traction. Done 13 of them now, so top score's still 100, but second's now 86. So
Oh, what a beat him then.
yeah, if you buy one. I've updated me sweets.
At 94, isn't it? I got.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
It's on the video. I got evidence.
So yeah, what else we got? Blowtorches obviously come in. Still got my Zeus Plus. Got some screwdrivers, some long, obviously. Got some long work from home screwdrivers.
Nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've already got those.
Yeah. I think that's about it for the stuff. Obviously, there's a new flyer next week, so we got some of the Guy Martin stuff as well. So that's for the Britain bike, is it? So
Oh,
there's
okay.
a Britain bike or something that Guy Martin's rode, and obviously it's blue. It's some funny colours.
Blue and pink.
Yeah. So you've obviously got some ratchet screwdrivers. You've got some hooks as well.
Nice.
They've all got Guy Martin signs on them. You can't see it, but
Signed every single one.
no, like it's skull and crossbones or whatever. It's skull and spanners. Obviously some long ones as well. So yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah. Still got this orange thing, but one day.
Just need somebody with a what's it fetish.
Yeah, I might change it at some point. It's just getting the time to take it off, and put a new one on, you know. But yeah, so it's
What's that? Is that the fuel disconnect thing?
that's the fuel disconnect one. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's that one. Yeah.
Still got your Scrabble. That's not been
Still
that
got me
popular.
Scrabble. No, Scrabble's not very popular. Obviously, people aren't very good with words. The old Y 36-piece Y terminal sit for DMMs.
Mm-hmm.
So don't have those very often on deal. I forgot to bring some, but there is a new. I'll bring one next week for you.
Ooh,
There's a
catalogue.
catalogue
Yes,
out.
please.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
I'm gonna hand fist some Mawams.
yeah.
I don't eat them. I take them home for the girls.
Yeah, sure.
No fat jokes, you bunch of bastards.
So it's got the updated, obviously, like the Ethics in it as well. So it's got the updated drawers in it, and like the side drawers you can get.
Okay.
It's got the UVs in them now as
cool.
well. So yeah, loads of different stuff. So
Nice.
I haven't looked through it completely to see what's new, but it means it's gonna.
What have we got in the way of the fun section?
Which is a fun section.
Well, they do like the merch stuff and all the weird things.
There's no
don't they?
merch in here.
Oh, really?
There's no merch in these ones. No, there's merch in the. Any merch is in the supplemental one. That's got my address on it. Yeah.
It's all right. I'll cover that over.
But,
Come on, Ben.
Hello?
Get in the box. Oh, look, he's got his Beamer t-shirt on. You're on the vlog now, mate.
This is a dangerous place to stand in.
No, it's great.
Never.
So Ben, you need an orange toolbox.
I do.
Ben, Jody, Ben.
How you doing, mate? Right?
Hello, mate.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I think it's nice to meet you right now. But
in about 5 years, you'd be going that snap-on
Step
account.
right up onto there. That's consent. All right. So
Is
one
it?
more
Yeah.
step. Yeah.
isn't that the lowest form of agreement? Consent.
No, that's
You sort of said yes, but you change your mind in the morning.
Don't worry, I've got lube. It's all here. It's okay.
You might need it.
It's stuff on lube, yeah.
It is genuine.
Oh my days.
How are you, mate?
I'm good, mate. How you doing?
You alright?
Yeah.
Come down for a little
I thought I'd see
nose.
you were, and I thought I'd pre-warn you that Callum from Hartley's going to give you a call and ask you to look at my parts and distance sensors on my Alpina.
Okay.
So he said, "Oh, do you know Alex?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I know." thought
I know. Everyone knows Alex.
Everyone knows Alex, yeah.
Yeah.
How you been then?
I'm alright, mate. I'm good.
So good. I need to not stand there for too long.
No, you do. Buy
No,
some stuff.
No,
Buy some stuff.
No, because I'll end up like with like you, like making them good money and then like spend it on.
That's okay. Frame it back.
There you go, guys. There's a fleece. Somebody wanted one. How much are these, Joe?
About 69 quiddish or something like that.
So 144.99.
yeah. Plus that.
Plus that, yeah.
Oh my days.
Yeah, you get in touch. We'll sort something out. I'll send it to you. Jodie will sell it to me, and then it's not cross borders. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff in there, mate. There's Scrabble. You're intelligent enough to use Scrabble.
I'm not that
Snap
smart,
on
so-
Scrabble.
No, oh my days.
You're educated. You'll be all right.
I turned out.
You got the participation medal
I
too,
did, yeah,
didn't you?
literally, yeah. Path of least resistance. How much trouble I get for not turning up? But just turn up. And show.
Let's just go.
Oh my
Show my
goodness.
face and then leave.
So what on air haven't you bought, Alex?
There's a few bits, not a huge amount. It just depends on what he needs, really. He's got obviously all the spanners.
That was never a requirement for what Alex buys.
No,
What he
honestly,
needs
like
is
no, honestly, most of my stuff is stuff that I use pretty much daily.
Spanners, he's got them all.
Yeah.
All the sizes from 6 all the way up to 36.
I didn't realise it was an actual snap-on dartboard.
Yeah, close it up. Yeah, look, close it up.
Yeah, I can see now. I can see the S logo.
yeah.
I didn't even see that before.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I've got a lot of
He's
stuff.
got a lot of stuff, yeah, he has got a lot of stuff to be fair. Yeah, he's got screwdrivers, trim tools, pliers, spanners, ratchets, sockets.
One day when I have
Usually buys motors. If he
I
use,
have like a decent sized garage and that sort of stuff, I'll come and see you, Jodie.
no worries. He doesn't really buy anything he doesn't need, sort of thing. You know, if he's not going to use it, then he doesn't buy it. You know.
I'm storing up all these excuses because I'll need them soon.
May they work every time.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say.
They work every time.
Very good.
Like, occasionally he's had to buy some stuff for the Lotus or something like that. That's worked like a compression tester, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Stuff like that,
yeah,
you know?
compression testers, different sockets,
Yes.
metric and imperial, depending on
yeah.
the stupid sizes that they had in the parts bin at Norfolk.
Yeah.
Ah, what should we? I don't know what we got down there. Put that in. My crash rollover sensor for the back of the car, the inertia sensor, to say that the car's had a problem and
Is
it's
that a
upside
Volvo,
down.
right, or something?
No, the bracket that was holding it on was the end of a cut-off handsaw.
No.
One side of it was flat and the other side of it was serrated, and it was literally a bent piece of saw with
I'm
two
not
holes
even- I'm
screwed
not
in
even
it.
surprised.
And I'm like, well, they had plenty of them in Norfolk, didn't
Yeah.
they? Can't have them turners with my saw.
Not even kidding. That's exactly what they did. as
Yeah,
well.
no, I'm not joking you, mate. When I looked at it, I went, what the actual fuck? And it was a saw blade chopped up. I'm like, well, use what you got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These have been selling quite well because obviously, like you've seen those are the ones where you see, so you don't use your 6-inch screwdriver to
Yeah.
pull up to part calipers. You know, when
Yeah.
they have to go and they.
I've
snap
got the caliper tool. I mean,
Yeah.
to be honest, I've never even used a screwdriver to do that, because if you put the piston off centre, it doesn't go in anyway.
Yeah, so a lot of people do that, and so I sell them one of those.
I did see a thing the other day where a guy had two spanners and he put them in, and obviously the edge of the spanner is elongated,
Yes.
and as he pushed them together, obviously they went outwards and moved the pistons in, and I was like,
That's a good idea.
that's a clever idea. It's like putting a spanner on the end of a spanner, isn't it, to get your...
Well, they do things now. You can get like a tool that bends around, it goes onto your spanner, so you can obviously.
Okay, get an
I'm not sure
extra
you're
leg.
supposed to extend them, but
Where's he parked?
he's just here actually. Just here.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
No, that's fine. He'll be
My
safe.
mirror is still on my car.
Yeah.
Not we go
Whole
past.
side of it's gone.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the mirror's still there, but the rest of it's not.
Yeah, what cool stuff.
Well, they have gone to town on it, haven't they? The old blue and pink.
Yes. Yes. So sorry, I forgot the ratchets as well. There's a straight set and a flexi set, and there's a box as well. I've got a toolbox.
What? A toolbox with
Yeah.
red and, with
Yeah.
blue and pink drawers. Nice. Nice. Seems very like manic. Oh, cool.
Yeah, there's quite a lot in here at the moment. I need to not get it less, but just tidy it up a little bit.
Get it less.
Good English. I need to get it less.
You've got good England.
Make
I've got good
make
English,
less
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, just tidy it up. It just needs. The problem is, I just don't.
You want to open one of them Scrabble things, right?
Start playing.
Start making words up. You'll win.
I just don't get enough time because I don't want to do weekends because it consumes your whole
Don't
life.
rub it in. Don't rub it in.
I know. Yeah, but you probably go home at 4 o'clock.
I wish. You wait, mate, until I've got all that stuff. Oh, Ben, there's something in there you need to see.
Okay, we're going to look.
No, I'll show you in a minute. I'll show you in a minute. You'll have to wait for it, but you'll be impressed.
I think I got home at. I walked through the door about 9 o'clock last night.
Jesus.
But it's what it is, isn't it? I love the job. You know.
It's the
Gotta
people
keep-
that you meet, isn't
Got
it,
to keep
really?
the people happy. Got to keep the customers. You know.
It's nothing to do with the work. It's the people.
Yes.
It's just.
Yeah, it's quite nice. It's like a socialisation as well. You know.
You just want to get away from the wife.
Yeah. No.
Did you just say yeah?
She doesn't watch it.
She doesn't watch it. Right, Luce, subscribe.
We're okay. Yeah. So. Anyway.
Mate, you
out.
just fried yourself. Oh, dear
You'll get a
God.
discount for how much you cut out of that. So.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
Blackmail. But no. No, I don't mind doing the hours because I enjoy it. I enjoy the job. Work for myself as well, don't I? So if I want to have a day off, I can have a day off. Not a Tuesday though, because
Snap on Tuesday, baby. Yeah, I would.
Is that when you come in? Every Tuesday?
Every Tuesday, snap on
Every
Tuesday.
yeah. Every Tuesday. For the laugh.
Yeah.
He stitched me up a few
It's an
times.
addiction, isn't it?
Yeah,
And I,
occasionally.
and I sent him a message saying, if you don't want to have a serious relationship, stop leading men on. This is the second time you've not turned up.
I was very polite back.
You were.
It's surprising to be honest.
Started with f and ended in off.
Yeah.
Cool.
Look at that. Black red snow brush. Sorry, there's some novelty stuff in this one. I don't know how much.
Right then, birds, let's have a little catch up. Lunchtime has just happened. Oh God, right, okay, so making a mess with the dynamat. We've ordered another box. I've already used one and a bit. We've got the dynaliner, the foam covering, which is dynamat first and then the dynaliner on top to help aid with the sound. We've got a foam ring ready in here. Got that to bolt in. Then we can dynamat the two plastic bits, make sure they're quiet, and then we can get our morel speakers in. Obviously we've dynamated all under here. That's done, that's done, that's done. We've got to do some power stuff, get ready for the amp situation and the signal, and figure out what we're going to do with tweeter wise. I've had a word with Steve and he's basically said to me, because I messaged him and said this tweeter's so pretty, I really want to have it on show, I don't want to hide it away, and he said, Al, cut it. So we're cutting out this. So the tweeter's going to get mounted in there. So I'm going to crack on with this. I've got loads to do. I'm going to keep going, guys. See you soon. Right then guys, we've made cracking progress on Steve's van. Obviously this side all trimmed up, dynamat is done, ready for the speaker to go in, and we can do our cabling into the standard system. Tweeter is also fitted on this side, looking beautiful, as well as that side, and we've got the cable run down there, and I've started, got the cable here. Then got to get this bit out, under carpet, under seat, dynamat this area, get the door cards on. Right, we're deep into this door card too, so it's been dynamated. We've also had the dyno liner put on. So this is like a foam covering that also keeps down noise and heat and vibration, all of the fun stuff. So it's kind of like 4 layers, if you will, 2 in there, 2 on here, 1 dynamat, 1 trim. Cut that down. Obviously we've got a fast ring, which goes on the door there to take up the gap of the actual speaker itself. Looking lovely, and so does that tweeter, looks amazing. And then we've got another amp coming tomorrow, a new amp ready for this system, and then we can basically start head unit down into the amp, power is off there, and then it's pretty much put everything back in. So we are making way. It's a big job, it's a very big job, but I'm loving it. I'm loving this morel stuff. Really nice morel stuff. Can't wait. See you.